Production, and today we're gonna do a video request today. It's gonna be 10 things I hate about my R53. So this is gonna be pretty interesting because I definitely do have 10 things that I honestly do not like, that I honestly hate about the Mini. But for tomorrow's video, it's gonna be 10 things I love about this Mini. So I'll kind of even it out a little bit. So we're about to pull up. I'm gonna park, and I'm gonna walk you through the 10 things I absolutely hate about this Mini. So we'll catch you over there. Come back. So it's gonna be the 10 things I hate about this R53. So number one, cup holders. So there are 3 cup holders in this car. There's 2 up in the front, which I have for my vape and my e-juice. Then there's 1 in the back right here. Don't mind that coffee stain. That's what happens when you do pulls, when you got coffee in the back. You have this one. This is the only cup holder that fits stuff. So I have a Gatorade right here. And if I want to put the Gatorade in here, it doesn't fit. And it just pushes against this because it's literally directly under the buttons. So it just hits every single time. So even if you get something that fits in there, it still gets stuck on here. So it's always going to be crooked. Okay, so the back one is the only one that fits cup holders, or fits cups in there. What I've been doing is I've been putting them in here. I've been kind of slipping them like that, and it doesn't really move. Even if I do pulls, it doesn't spill or anything like that. So I have one there and I have one there. Those are my 2 cup holders. So that is the one thing I honestly really hate about this Mini Cooper. This is the second thing I honestly hate about this Mini Cooper. So if anyone wants to go in the back, if you are taking more than one person with you, the back seats, it's technically a 2-door or a 2-seater, because when you get someone back here, this is literally like the room here is just awful, and you're very tight back here. Like, you literally have absolutely no room back here. The thing I'm complaining about is I wish they made it so you had a little bit more room back here instead of having such minimal space. I wish the car was just a tiny bit longer so the back would be somewhat comfortable to sit in. So that is the second thing I hate about this Mini Cooper. Okay, this is going to be number 3 for the things I hate about this Mini Cooper. Okay, the interior. I hate these circles. I honestly do. I don't like how every little thing in this car is circular. The steering wheel, I honestly don't mind too much. The steering wheel is not what bugs me, but it's these, the clusters. They're just awful. I honestly hate them. I want to see if I can redo this somehow and get this all removed and just have like maybe like some kind of like mini iPad right here, just to sit there and kind of make a custom mount for it, so it looks flush with the car, or even put it right here, something like that. Yeah, that's going to be the third one for me. I honestly don't like how this is in the center. I think it looks ugly. I don't think it looks cool at all. Some people like it. For me personally, this bugs me. That's why I have my little mount there. I honestly do not use this. The only thing I use this for is my temp and my gas. And that still bugs me. Why? It's because when I turn on my car or switch it, my stereo opens. Yes, I can close it, but I got a pop out screen because I like the screen. I love having a touch screen in my car. So pretty much I can't see I literally cannot see my gas or my temp when this is up. So I do have to close it every time I need to check, or I can simplify it and I can check it here. But still, that's a hazard going through it, or a hassle going through it. And then going back to my speed, because I do use my speed on here. I don't look at this when I'm driving. I look at this all the time because it shows me my RPMs and it shows me the speed I'm going. So, but yeah, that's gonna be my number 3, is just center console and just how everything is placed in this car. Okay, number 4 of the things I do not, or I should say hate, about this R53, no armrest. It's sad. It really is. I love having an armrest. I love having my arm placed somewhere. I think it feels really nice having an armrest. This car does not come with an armrest. It's just the e-brake and the little cup holder in the back, and yeah, this is how it looks. There are a part that you can get, and it's I don't remember what the website's called. I think it's like Mini Mania or something like that. And they do sell armrests that you can, I don't know if it replaces the cup holder or it kind of like replaces everything over there, or if it's just a mount kind of just goes over everything. But they run minimum, I think, $300. And I think that's way overpriced for a plastic piece like that sits there that you can't put anything in there. It's literally just an armrest. It's not a compartment where you can put stuff in there. It's literally just an armrest, but it's $300, and I think that is ridiculous amount just for a armrest. So that's why I haven't got it. It's too expensive, and it's not like I'm gonna die without it. But it is still sucks not to have one. I wish they just made it. They came with one, but they do not come with it. So that's gonna be my number 4, and it's truly very sad that they don't come with an armrest. But that's how it is. But that's gonna be my number 4. Number 5 of the things I hate about this R53. So it's not the biggest issue, but they still could have made it better. The hood latch. You would assume it'd be on this side, right? You would assume it'd be like right here somewhere, or under the dash, or somewhere even down here. No, it's on that side of the car. It's right there. It can be a hassle sometimes, because when you're like, let's say if you're in your car, something happens, whatever, you need to check it, you pop it, you would just pop it open, right? And you get out and you would go do it. But no, you got to sit here and try to reach for it, and it's hard. And then you got to just open this door to go on that side to open it. And it just makes a big hassle trying to open your hood. That's going to be the number 5. It's not the biggest issue, but I mean, it's common sense to put it on this side. But yeah, that's going to be the number 5. To be number 6. That crap. It's garbage. It doesn't help. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't cover anything. And then they even put one on the side. This one, honestly, no, this one doesn't help at all either. It's like the sun still hits my eye. If I'm sitting right here, it still goes right through and hits me right in the fucking eye. So I hate it. It's garbage. This is garbage. This one's garbage. They all suck. That's why I do have a tint that's this low, so I don't ever get any harsh sun glare in my eye. And honestly, this tint is 5%, and it works fucking phenomenal. So I love it. But yeah, these they don't work. Yeah, they honestly do not do anything. So that's going to be number 6. Okay, this is going to be number 7. Yeah, number 7. This one was really annoying. So it's going to be the stereo. I know this is aftermarket, but okay. When you install a new stereo, right? You literally have to get those little small ones. Like literally I don't know how to explain it. Like this full system, right? They like their original size, they're pretty long, but they usually fit in most cars. This one doesn't. So if you get one of those original long ones, this is how far it's gonna go, and it stops. So I made it kind of ghetto. I put some electric tape here to make it black instead of having that metal show, or the like little aluminum or whatever showing in the back. It just looks stupid. So I put some electric tape just to cover it so it doesn't look so stupid. I mean, it still looks stupid, but you know what I'm saying. It does not fit all the way back there. So let me see if I can kind of show you how far it actually goes. So, okay, so it will go about, the stereo is right here, it stops about like right here, and it already hits the back. So you honestly cannot put anything, like you can't put a big stereo in there. And it's awful. And I had like the hardest time installing the stereo. So you need to get those little short ones. and it'll fit perfect. But this one did not, so it was just a pain in the butt to do. And I wish you could put a bigger stereo so it can fit all the way in, but it literally hit, like the wall back there, like there's just I don't know what to call it. I guess it's like it's literally like a plastic piece that goes in and you can't take it off. It's literally, there's no screws to it, but it's like completely hooked up to everything, so you can't just take it out. So that one was a real pain in the ass to do, but this is the best I got it to stick out a little bit. And that's like trying to get it as far back as possible. So that was a real pain to do, but that's gonna be number 7. What I don't like about this Mini is you can't put like a good stereo in there, because it's not gonna go all the way back there. It's gonna stick out like that. So that's number 7. Be number 8. And number 8 is going to be the back. The back is very frustrating. Why? It's because there's no room back here. This is gonna be number 9. Okay, number 8. There's no room back here. I have my sub, and that's it. Honestly, they should have just made this literally a 2-seater, because there's no point of having those 2 seats in the back. No one can fit back there. You're literally crammed. I had my brother that's a little bit taller than me. He literally had his feet on the other side of the seat because his feet would not fit back there. It's awful. So if they made this car, they should have just made it a 2-seater and had the back a lot bigger so you could put more things in there. But I mean, it's nice that you can put these down so you can put something longer in there, but again, no one can fit back here, so there's honestly no point of these seats. This is not a family car. They should have just made a 2-seater. Okay, number 9. So number 9 is going to be these. They are garbage. This is my second set, and they do not hold their weight. I don't know if there's like aftermarket ones that are going to be better than this, but these are literally from Mini Cooper, and they're garbage. This is my second set. They're expensive. They don't hold the back or the hood up. The hood is even worse because the hood's very heavy on this car, and it does not hold it on this either. And it's honestly a pain in the ass. So it comes up and it just drops. Like literally, it does not hold its weight whatsoever, and it's just awful. So that's going to be number 9 out of the 10 things I hate about this Mini. I don't know if this would literally just count for Mini, because a lot of cars have these kind of problems, but I mean, I've had a few different cars and I never had problems like this, but a lot of pieces break on this car and go missing. The first one is this. This is to open my window. Also, I don't know about this. There's always hair going in there. I don't know if it's like a little vent that like collects shit, but it's always going in there. I've cleaned that out like so many times, but it just keeps building up. But anyways, these buttons, I literally barely pushed down, just a simple push down, and it broke. Like I didn't put too much pressure on it. I usually don't. I mean, it doesn't take that much pressure to push down. You know, it's still pretty soft, but it literally broke. It was a shame. I'm disappointed in that. It's not like I'm actually curious if I can somehow get another part, like take this apart and get a new one, because the little chrome wrap in there, it honestly kind of cuts your finger a little bit. I was cleaning my cup holder back here, and all around here the wrap is coming off, and I didn't know, and I had my hand in there and I was cleaning out, and it completely sliced into my finger. So I'm hoping I can somehow get a replacement part for that. But another one, this little cap on here, it came off. I got a new one. That one came off, and for some reason I have no clue where it went. It literally probably disappeared while I was driving. But yeah, so that's a couple things that broke on this car that are now replaced. Also this I was pretty curious. I already took out the bulbs and everything, but the little buttons here, they both fell off once. First it was 1, and then it was 2. And look, when I took this apart, looking at it, I had no clue how that could have happened. There's just, so yeah, it was pretty interesting how that happened. Crazy, but yeah, there's a lot of weird little things like that on this car where things fall off or break, and it's very frustrating. I had actually this thing break. I actually put different bolts in this because I honestly couldn't get this to work, but this thing fell off, so it wouldn't close, and it was just open the whole time with the light on. So things like that. There's a lot of problems like that with this car. I looked it up. A lot of people have these little issues where little things break off their car, little plastic pieces, just poor quality, I guess, what they made some of this stuff out of. So I wish that was a little better, but not to worry. It's not that bad for me because I'm going to be completely redoing this whole entire Mini, interior, exterior, everything you can think of. I'm going to have it all aftermarket, but for now I'm going to have to deal with all these little issues. But that's going to be my 10 things that I hate about this Mini, and tomorrow it's going to be 10 things I love about this Mini. So make sure you like and subscribe this video so you can see tomorrow's video and get an update when it comes out. Okay, thank you for watching YPR Production, and I will see you tomorrow. You all have a great day, or a great night, I should say.
Missing someone.